Welcome to the Six Hockey pregame show. Thomas West alongside Liam Crothers. It's the Toronto Red Wings versus the Mississauga Senators. A matchup of two teams that they have this game marked on their calendar as the game they need to win, so it'll be a big one tonight.
Yeah, you approach every game with the same mentality. You're trying to win and trying to move yourself up in the standings because this is likely going to be a battle of teams trying to slot themselves into that 7th or 8th playoff seed as 8 of the 12 teams in the GTHL make it. And these are two candidates to slide right in there before the cutoff.
So let's kick things off with the starting lines. We'll start with the Toronto Red Wings.
Now on this line, it's going to be Jacob Carroll in the middle, Gary Grant and Damien Chan to his left and to his right. Now, Carroll's a good skater and he's got some strong offensive presence. Grant is also able to generate offense, but he's a bit more of a two-way player. He can move north to south very effectively. And Chan, he's got the shot on this line. It's always good to have a designated shooter in a group of 3 forwards, and Chan is just that. He's also an effective skater.
Okay, let's switch over to the other side, the forwards for the Senators.
It's going to be Tyler Cohen in the middle, Bolton's finest, and he's got Jordan Harrison to his left and Zachary Benayon to his right. Harrison has a good net front presence. He's got a decent set of hands to him. He's going to look to tip some pucks. Cohen's a good face-off man. When he takes the opening draw, it's likely that the Senators will come away with the puck, and Zachary Benayon is the scorer on this line. We saw it for the Red Wings. We see it here in Zachary Benayon. He's got a good offensive IQ. He's usually in and around the play, opens himself up to take good shots.
And that line centered by Jacob Carroll, that's a significant one. We expect that to have some offense.
Yeah, and Carroll, number 40, it's interesting because he's got some defensive ability to him as well, but those draws are always critical. It's always important to start with the puck, especially in the offensive zone, and that's where we're going to see Carroll a lot. He's usually on that power play unit, trying to win the puck back to his defenseman. And if he has a good game in this one in the faceoff dot, I expect the Red Wings to have a good game as well.
Yeah, Chan's quick on that line. He can find the back of the net as well, so expect offense from them tonight. Let's switch over to the defensive side of things now, a starting line first for the Red Wings.
And this is a good pair. Cole McKenna, he's got great defensive IQ, but he's also able to generate some offense. We see this so often in the GTHL that you have a designated offensive defenseman and a defensive defenseman to even things out. Owen Davies is his counterpart. He's a lockdown defender. He's very strong at moving the puck up out of his zone from behind the goal line. He's able to find the forwards and even cycle the puck to McKenna, who can move that puck forward as well. And McKenna will usually join the rush in those instances while Davies sits back.
Yeah, it's certainly hard to score when Davies is on the ice. That line is very strong for them. Let's switch over to the other side for the Senators now.
In this pair, we're going to see Luc Ranieri and Philippe Hussol. Now, Ranieri, he's strong defensively, and he's able to cut out plays, but he's also able to generate them as well. And Philippe Hussol, he's an intelligent defenseman and a strong playmaker. He's got a really underrated set of hands to him. He's usually in the right place at the right time. You'll see if Hussol and Ranieri are the pair that are on the ice. Hussol will collect the puck in the defensive zone, and he sets up the breakout. He'll sit behind the net, and either they'll cycle a player around the net to pick the puck up, or they'll rely on Hussol to move the puck forward out of that position. Either way, he's got a really good set of hands and effective playmaker.
Yeah, and Liam, you've noticed Hussol's play is very strong, but one of the times that we've seen it be the strongest is just breaking out on the power play.
Yeah, and I had mentioned that behind the net, and that'll happen on the power play as well. You can't spend the full 2 minutes in the offensive zone. Sometimes the puck will come back into the defensive zone, but when that happens, you need to break into the zone effectively. You need to make sure that you've structured your teammates around on the ice to make sure that they're in the places that they need to be to receive the puck, to move the puck forward, or even to score. And Hussol does a good job of waiting for his teammates to set themselves up, and he's able to move the puck forward, either carry it himself, but he'll usually opt to pass it off to one of his teammates.
As we work back, we find ourselves now at the goaltending side of things, the starting goalies for these teams tonight.
It'll be Alexander Lightfoot in net for the Toronto Red Wings, and he's a good left-handed catching goaltender. You see on our graphic here, Ethan Simpson, he catches right a bit of an anomaly in the game of hockey. It's always fun to see a goaltender who catches with the opposite hand, according to the way that most goaltenders do catch. And both of these guys are equally capable. And, they play for some teams that face a lot of shots. They don't have the defense in front of them that, say, the top teams do, but they make that known with their strong goaltending play. And these guys are great moving laterally. They've got good positioning as well, and they can make some big saves.
Yeah, goaltending matchup always important as the battle to become a playoff team in the GTHL continues in this one tonight from Thomas West and Liam Crothers, the Red Wings and the Senators coming up next. Welcome to the Chesswood Arena. Thomas West alongside Liam Crothers, the Mississauga Senators, taking on the Toronto Red Wings. A couple prospects looking to show off what they got before the OHL draft approaches. Two teams that are not at the top of the GTHL standings, but it should be a good matchup nevertheless.
Yeah, and with every game, it's a new opportunity to show what you've got to any potential scouts that may be watching as the OHL draft draws ever closer, and this game is no different. We'll keep an eye on a couple of names that we'll bring to you throughout the broadcast.
As we see the starting goalie there for the Toronto Red Wings, Alex Lightfoot getting the start, number 34. Face off at center ice, we're just about to get underway. Ethan Simpson is between the pipes at the other end for the Senators. As it's brought back, controlled by the D of the Senators. Throwing through the middle of the ice, looking to get some offensive zone pressure early on here. As Zachary Benayon has it now, shot to the middle. That one's just going to go wide there of Lightfoot. A battle for it along the boards. Briere was in there, fires a shot right out in front of Lightfoot, and that one went just wide. Benayon had a try at goal there. Puck is thrown through the middle. Davies deflected that one out through center and gets his forwards going the other way. Defensive line change and a forward line change as well for the Toronto Red Wings. Knocked down in the corner there, but bringing it into the zone was Cooksley. Down low in the corner, a battle for it. It comes back out to the point. Ethan Kirk plays it right back down low. Cooksey was behind the net, but it's going to be the Senators taking it back the other way as the puck is flicked all the way down the ice, but that one's going to be called an icing.
Pretty even so far for both teams. Neither team with sustained offensive pressure, but a couple more chances against the Toronto Red Wings in that sequence from the Senators. Zachary Benayon with a really good chance at goal. Unfortunately, the puck goes just wide.
Owen Davies assumes his position at the point for the Red Wings on the right side. Puck is thrown around behind the net. Briere will try and get that puck out. He couldn't quite do it. It's played to an open wing on the far boards. Chasing it in is Kirk, and the puck is going to be tipped past him all the way out the zone and down the ice again. Another icing call against the Senators. Big game for the Toronto Red Wings. These are the kind of games they have circled on the calendar as, you know, a pretty good chance to win, as both teams are relatively evenly matched in terms of where they sit in the GTHL. As that puck is played back to the point, a shot was blocked up high. And breaking it out again are the Senators as the puck is flicked into the zone, and Lightfoot will make an easy save there as he kicks it away. Thrown up the ring. That one was sticked away that time by Lightfoot. In the corner, it's brought back out through center, trying to work his way around as the defender there for the Red Wings, and he'll be throwing through center. Looks like it was cut off there by the Senators at the line as they're kind of hemming Owen Davies and the Toronto Red Wings in their own zone. That one's down the ice again. We get another icing call.
Near Sigala featuring on the back end for the Toronto Red Wings a couple of times there. Unfortunately, his clearance attempt misses everybody, goes all the way down the ice.
Yeah, it's been Sigalov and Owen Davies getting a lot of ice time so far for the Mississauga Senators, and they've done a good job getting out of their own zone so far as puck is played through center ice. Cooksey, or is Liu there as the puck was dumped in. Now it's brought back behind the net of Ethan Simpson. Through center ice all the way down the ice again. No icing this time as the puck is thrown around the boards. Thomas Reed was trying to clear that one out, but it was kept in, at least momentarily. Now it's thrown up the wing once again. Controlled from their own zone, the Red Wings, and they're just going to try and dump that one deep, get a line change. Puck is thrown around the boards. Morovitz was getting that one out. Now it's turned back by Carroll. Back and forth in the neutral zone, looking for some offensive zone pressure. And a bit of a through the legs move by the forward of the Senators there as they break in. That one's just wide. Thrown right to the middle, scores! It's Benayon with the goal, and it's 1-0 Senators.
Alex Lightfoot caught a bit out of position as he went down near the corner. Might have overslid the post. It opened up the right side. Benayon doesn't make the mistake, though, as the puck is fed out to him. You're going to see Lightfoot here as he comes down along the right side. He's pretty hugged tight to that right side. Drops the stick. And the puck put away by Benayon. An early 1-0 lead for the Senators, who I would argue have had the run of play so far against the Red Wings.
Yeah, they absolutely have, as the Red Wings are still looking for their first shot on Ethan Simpson, the goalie for the Sens. Puck is reversed back out through center. So Gallo, I've got that one down, but now there's the arm of the referee was up. I think the Red Wings are going to have to tag up. They were just offside. Now they try and forecheck again. Puck played through the middle once again. Down low in the corner. Toronto has a chance to clear. It's Carroll making his way through center. Jacob Carroll is turned back. Now he picks the puck up again. Whips one through the middle. That one was cut off there by Sen. Puck dumped around behind the net. Carroll dumps that one. It may have been a pass that got past Grant. In the neutral zone, a couple Red Wings changing, and the puck is thrown all the way down the ice. We get another whistle.
This season to this point has not gone the way that the Toronto Red Wings would have liked. But each game is a new opportunity, a new opponent to face, and a new story to be written. This hasn't started the way that they wanted in this game against the Senators, but still a lot of time to be played.
Boston Robson will take that draw. Can't quite win it, though, as it's played around behind the net. Kirk trying to get that one out. Now it's played down low. Robson throwing one out to the middle. Good stick there from McKenna. McKenna in a battle for the puck in the corner. Now it's brought back from behind the net by Cooksey. Out to center. And now dumped in once again. Ranieri will chase it into the corner. Backhanded around once again by McKenna. As breaking out through center was Anthony DiTrani, and the Toronto Red Wings. Now one is off the side of the net. Dangerous chance in front of the net, and that one went just wide. A couple good saves there from Ethan Simpson, but it's still possession for the Red Wings. DiTrani was in front of the net, and still trying to clear are the Senators. Now it's played back out. Cooksey is going to wire that one back in again. Morovitz put it around the boards. Now it's back to the point. Down low the goal line. Chance for the Senators to clear. They get it to center ice and all the way down the ice. Arm of the referee is up, and I believe that's going to be another icing.
And that's a good response shift from the Red Wings. They were able to create a good bit of sustained offensive pressure. They challenge Simpson for the first time in this game. And they kept the puck in along the blue line, and now they'll get the offensive zone draw after the icing.
Thomas Reed will take the draw out there with Grafstein. Played around the boards and kept in by Grafstein again. Now it's thrown on net. Kicked away by Simpson. Puck out through center. And the Red Wings will elect to dump that one in, but unfortunately they were on the wrong side of the red line, so the puck will come right back down into their defensive zone. 8:45 to go in the first period in this game between the Mississauga Senators and the Toronto Red Wings. Senators leading this one 1-0 on the goal from Benayon. As it's played through the middle, Chan will gain some speed, working to the front of the net. He goes down. Throw into the middle, patted away there by Simpson into the corner. Chan battling for it in front of the net. He may have got a stick on it as the puck went hard off the end boards. Across the red line, breaking in, puck down low. Ricochets off the back of the net, and Carroll will pick it up for the Red Wings as he throws it through center. Down low, a Red Wing battling for it behind the net of Simpson. Now it's played to center, shot there, tipped in front of the net. Big pad save there by Ethan Simpson. Kept in by the Red Wings. Gran will work on that one behind the net. Below the goal line and played back to the middle. Kirk backhanded that one just wide. Now it's played around once again, and the Mississauga Senators will have a chance to clear through center. They do just that and get some offensive zone pressure in the Red Wings zone. Played through center. Right around the hash marks. Shot there, and another save from Simpson. The Senators will battle for the puck in the corner. And there to try and help out was Davies, and it's still an offensive zone press from the Red Wings as it's tied up along the boards. They'll try and get something to the middle. Now they do. Slap shot from the point, tipped just wide. Morovitz got a piece of that one. Now it's blocked in front of the net by Cameron Briere. Backhanded through the middle. Just about had an odd man rush, but the Senators are turned back once again. Red Wings have done a good job on that neutral zone trap as Briere is going to touch that one up.
After the first couple minutes, we're solidly in favor of the Mississauga Sens. This last little bit of play has certainly been in favor of the Red Wings, and right there, as the stick gets into the body of the Red Wings player, a man will be sent off for the Mississauga Sens. Currently occupying the box is number 16, Zachary Benayon, the goal scorer for the Senators.
McKenna will quarterback this power play for the Toronto Red Wings, and it's thrown back down again. Gran and Carroll out there as well. Mitsis, the other forward or defender for the Toronto Red Wings. Thrown through the middle, and good penalty killing so far from the Senators as Toronto hasn't been able to gain the zone quite yet. Passed up the wing by McKenna, and they're turned back in the zone once again. They'll have to regroup. Up the boards, dumped in again by the Senators. They're putting on a clinic of penalty killing so far against this Red Wings unit that can't seem to find anything quite yet. Played through center and possessed again by the Senators. They have a chance to clear. They get it to the line, but not out. Walking into the slot, and a shot right there on Simpson is covered up.
You can feel the pressure continue to mount for the Toronto Red Wings. Here with the man advantage going against them. Or excuse me, with the man advantage for them. They were able to generate some chances, and now sustaining that pressure here for about a minute left.
Puck is played back to the defenseman, whose soul will try and get that one out of the zone. And he gets it to center ice. So regrouping once again are the Toronto Red Wings. Played into the zone now. Cooksey. Around behind the net. Chance to clear for, looks like Ranieri. Toronto has it in the zone, but no sustained pressure yet. Just 24 seconds left to go in the power play as the puck is played back to the point. D-to-D pass, but it gets away from Davies. Potential break here for the center to the front of the net. That one's just high and wide, and it goes up over the glass.
Up off the crossbar, a sudden rush there. Down a man on the penalty kill. We've seen here in the GTHL how often the penalty kill can contribute. Oh, and a call coming up here. I'm not sure if that'll be a penalty shot or not. It might just be hooking. That'll even things up. 4-on-4 to be played for just over 15 seconds. It'll be a pretty sizable power play for the Senators after their initial penalty expires.
Massimo Neri comes out on defense, fires a shot on, and it might have changed direction a little bit there in front of Lightfoot, but he gloves it down.
And how quickly the momentum can shift. The Senators were on the back foot for a while as the Red Wings mounted the pressure, but they get the chance going down the other way, and they draw a penalty.
Reed wins the draw, and it's kicked forward by the Red Wings once again as they try to gain the zone. Behind the net, backhand shot. That one's high and rings around the boards. There's a Mississauga Senator losing a stick, it looked like, there in front of the net, but he'll regain that, and it's brought in again by the Red Wings. Shot on and dropped, but now held by Simpson. No, he's going to kick that one out as there was no Red Wings in the vicinity. Played through the middle once again. Just four Red Wings out there as the power play starts up for the Mississauga Senators after the penalty on the breakaway, but as we've seen on the other side of the penalty kill, now it's the Toronto Red Wings getting it into the zone. Hussol brings it from behind his own net. He's gaining ahead of speed through center. Across the red line, bringing it in. And they have controlled pressure, do the Senators, as it's played back to the point now. Just about got away, but Gran will keep it in. Pass to the sideboards. Now into the corner. Right back out in front. Dangerous opportunity there. Harrison will pick it up and control it behind the net. Throwing back around the boards. Neri throws it across D to D. Puck flicked in. Behind the net once again. Playing to the middle was Harrison, and now it's cleared away off the end boards. Liu trying to defend a rush. Puck thrown back. Carroll out there as well. The penalty kill. Shot there. Blockered away by Lightfoot. To the point. Flicked in behind the net. Controlled there by Liu as he'll try to clear it out. And he does. So some pressure on that power play. And it continues here for the Senators as they break their way in. Going down there was Ranieri. Flicked into the zone. That one goes past Liu. A chance to clear. As the man is out of the box now. So we're at 5-on-5. Gran was in the front of the net. And that one was shot wide there by Liu. All the way back down the ice for the Mississauga Senators with just about 2 minutes to go here in the third period. Mitsis fires around the boards. Played back right into the middle. Backhand shot. Scores! Briere, and I'm not sure what happened there. It appears that they've called it off. It looked like it hit the back of the net. Now a shot goes high and wide. Throwing all the way around the boards. And the Red Wings may have caught a massive break there as they're going to play that one through center. Controlling the puck in the offensive zone now are the Red Wings. Played around behind the net. Davies is controlling the point. Davies puts that one wide. And keeping it in there at the line. No, he couldn't quite do it. Was Kirk. Now it's throwing all the way back around the boards. Davies will try and poke that one free. Below the goal line now. The Senators will try and dig it out from the corner. Kirk pressing there. Gran as well. Now it's put behind the net. Cooksey. And the puck flipped out through center ice. 44 seconds to go. And we're going to get a whistle here.
Looked to be icing, but I mean, we saw on our angle that puck appeared to completely cross the goal line. The referees don't have the advantage of the angle that we have, but you can see here at center ice some deliberation to be had. At least from our angle, that puck did look to cross the goal line. The backhander from Cameron Briere, and the referee will indicate that that was a goal. So now we'll have to figure out the issue of time added back onto the clock. Referee going to have to explain the situation to both benches. We're going to get a replay here.
Yeah, the goal came, it was closer to the 2-minute mark. As it's a backhand shot, beautifully played there. The play just continues.
You could see that the puck had bulged the top of the netting where the goaltender's water bottle tends to sit, and really wrapped itself around and sent itself back out. And the sound of the double post must have tricked the referee just a bit, because the play was allowed to continue. However, a 2-0 Senators lead, as it should be.
So Carroll will take the draw. Chan is on the wing for the Toronto Red Wings. Puck chipped through center, but the Red Wings had to tag up. So 1:43 to go here in the first period. As Chan will look to defend this rush, as breaking through center was Neri. Gran chips it to the blue line, not quite out. Right to the middle, backhand. Now a shot goes wide of Lighfoot. Rebound in front, it was loose. Carroll's going to be able to clear that one away and spring Chan up the middle. Chan working his way into the offensive zone. Kept in at the line, not quite, as it's chipped out. Massimo Neri was able to get a backhand on that. Puck flipped through center. Carroll will get it out, and a Red Wing will chase it down into the corner. Forechecking. Played up the boards by Beck Carsley, and all the way down the ice. No icing. From the behind the net, the puck is played to the middle. Kerfoot, an easy glove save. It was Lightfoot, I should say.
And now our clock at the bottom of the screen reads about what it did after the last stoppage in play. Interesting that almost a full minute had been allowed to tick down there before the referees decided to call that the goal had been scored.
Yeah, well, we could see on the clock in the distance, it said about 2 minutes when that puck hit the back of the net on the replay. Credit to the referees for getting that one right. Obviously, they don't have the benefit of replay like we do, but the puck is thrown around behind the net. Metsis will battle for that, putting a body on the defender there. Moravitz gets it through center. Checked down at the boards there. Laying a hit with Grafstein. Shot there, and Lightfoot couldn't quite handle it. Now it's put behind the net once again. Davies tried to tip it out, but it's kept in. Mitsis will get it through center and down the ice. And as time is about to expire in this first period, it looks like the Mississauga Senators will take a 2-0 lead. After the first period, shots were 10-6, and a deserving lead at this point in the game for the Sens.
And I should say so. The first goal came courtesy of Zachary Benayon very early on, and then I'd say the Red Wings had a good stretch of play where they created some offensive chances, and they challenged Ethan Simpson, the Senators goaltender, but then that goal by Cameron Briere, I mean, we talked a lot about if the goal was going to be allowed or not, but how about the backhand? That was a really nice effort from Briere to lift that thing up into the top netting.
Face-off won there by the Mississauga Senators. Now it's thrown into the zone. Liu will control it from his defensive end and dump the puck in, but right into the hands of a Mississauga Senator. Thrown around the boards from behind the net. Across the blue line, and the Senators trying to gain some zone time, but they can't do it because it's turned back the other way and tripped up there. Sprawling through center was a Toronto Red Wing. It looks like they're going to get a power play.
And the trip, the belly flop, and the slide just over the blue line. Going to be the man advantage here for the Red Wings. Their second opportunity after their first one was cut short. So we're going to see here coming into the middle of your screen. Ooh, that's interesting. The stick does come down across the knee of the Red Wings player, but not sure if he was impeded that much or if he was trying to convince the referee that an infraction had been committed. Nonetheless, a 2-minute power play.
So we'll see if they can get anything going there. Loose puck in front of the net. Shot there high and wide. And it's Liu who will play it down low. All the way back outside the zone. Senators get it clear. Davies will try and fish it out of the corner. He has possession, throwing behind the net. Trying to start something out. Davies throws it through center to Cooksey. Cooksey plays it through the middle, and the Red Wings were just offside, so it's cleared down once again by the Mississauga Senators. Davies plays it across to his defense partner Liu. Now Davies has it back. Liu through the middle to Cooksey. Cooksey working it in. Trying to get a shot away. Kirk in front of the net, screening the goalie. Right back there, and a shot. That one was just wide. Came off the stick of DeTrani as it's thrown through the middle. DeTrani battling forward in the corner. Cooksey will come to help out. Now it's played through center. 2-on-1 opportunities for the Mississauga Senators. Backhand pass to the middle. What a save by Lightfoot.
Lightfoot stones him cold on the 2-on-1, and you can see the Red Wings appreciative of the effort of their goaltender. That's a chance that is generated 5-on-4, the penalty kill. We mentioned earlier how effective it can be. Oh, that's interesting. You see the player for the Mississauga Senators come back. Looked like Benayon came over to tap Lightfoot on the pad after a spectacular save. A nice display of sportsmanship.
From behind the net. Breaking out are the Toronto Red Wings. Through center, Thomas Reed will be tied up in the corner. Puck is played back to the point, and it'll split the defenders and go all the way down the ice. Looks like an icing. Oh, no, not quite. As Lightfoot came out to play it. Shot in. Around the boards, and now the defender is out of the box for the Senators, so the icing was negated by a couple seconds left in the power play. Down low, loose puck in front of the net. Neri, good job to tie up his man there. Across the blue line, shot there, scores! Benayon again for the Sens, and it gets past Lightfoot. 3-0 Mississauga.
And the Senators were denied glove side on the first attempt. That time Benayon whips home his second of the game. We're going to see here as Lightfoot comes out to challenge the shooter, sets the glove up, but the puck just slips underneath of it. That's a really nice shot there from Benayon to find the twine, his second of the game. A 3-0 lead for the Mississauga Senators.
5-on-5, it came after the power play as a zone entry here from Chan. Chan rips a shot. That one goes wide. He's had a good game so far. But his team is down 3-0. Shot wide of the net. Ranieri will get it going back the other way. Shot around behind Lightfoot, who has made some spectacular saves in this game, so credit for that. Simpson at the other end has been solid when he's needed to be as well. D-to-D pass in the defensive zone for the Sens. Carroll will pick it off in the middle, and he's tied up there by Carsley. Through the middle, the Senators have 3 wide, but it was tipped away. Liu will dump it through the middle of the ice, and could be another icing call. Yes, it will, as the arm of the referee was up, so the Toronto Red Wings will continue to be hemmed in their own zone. A 3-0 lead at the Chesswood Arena for the Mississauga Senators, as they have an offensive zone draw here, and it's one straight forward by Rybinski, but taken away once again by the Red Wings. Through center. Pass back, Rybinski will forecheck again. Davies will throw it up the boards. Dumped in once again, and chasing it down is DeTrani into the corner, but getting to it first was a Mississauga Senator. Played through the middle. Lightfoot will just tip that one off for his defense partner. Big hit along the boards there as well. Looked like it was Zachary Benayon, who has 2 goals in this game to this point. Backhand pass in the defensive zone. Rybinski gets it back and works his way through center. Finds a teammate through the middle as they break in. That shot went high and wide there on Lightfoot. Dumped in by the Red Wings. They'll negate the icing as Thomas Reed was chasing it down, but we get a whistle anyway. Puck might have hopped up over the glass there, and Reed will stay on with that line. Raffstein as well. Reed wins the draw straight back, but not cleanly as they're still battling for puck. Shot on! Pad save there by Simpson. Came out of nowhere. Down low, Boston Robson will play that one off the boards. Now it's flicked in the air, and that one's going to get outside the zone. I don't think that went off a stick, so it's going to come outside the zone.
Yeah, it looked like Grafstein and trying to shovel the puck down below the goal line. Just got a little bit too much lift. It goes up and over the boards. And the draw will come outside of the Mississauga Senators zone, but still on their side of center ice.
Face off, and it was won by the Senators. Thomas Reed has been out there for a while. He's on a long shift, but his line has played well, him and Grafstein, as it's played around behind the net from the Senators. Now a shot to the middle, sticked away there by Lightfoot. Through the middle, the puck is chipped in. Carroll's going to chase that one down. Red Wings have got it in the zone while they make a change. Mitsis comes out on the ice, as well as Chan. And a nice move there by McKenna to get out of the zone, and now he's going to join the rush from the defensive side of things. Fires one wide. Another one right out in front of the net. Carroll will pick it up in the corner. He's got some space. Carroll fires a shot wide of the net, looking for a tip in front from McKenna, who's going to have to finally get back to his defensive position, but Toronto keeps it in. Controlled by the Senators. Through center ice, ripped into the zone. They need a change, wholesale line change from Mississauga. Played down low, tipped away from Lightfoot. Turned over there as Sigalov couldn't quite find the handle on that one. Played into the middle, now down low. Mississauga is hemming Toronto in their own zone. As it's brought back out once again. As Cohen was forechecking hard there, and he forces Toronto into an icing.
A pair of Joshua Liu and Sigalov on the back end. Looked try to clear the puck out by themselves, but I mean, you got to credit the offensive work of the Mississauga Senators. I think so far in this game they've had more offensive presence.
Kirk DeTrani out there as Lightfoot makes the glove save.
Yeah, that looked to take a deflection. Well done by Lightfoot to stick with it with the glove. We've seen how effective that glove can be.
Yeah, the 3 goals on 15 shots is by no means a great number, but it's deceiving because he has played a pretty good game.
Yeah, and that's why you can't just value the stats that you see on paper. You have to figure out what was happening in the game at the time. We saw a massive 2-on-1 save that he made earlier on, and a really nice shot that ended up going in on him on the glove side.
Centering pass is played away. Yeah, it's that 2-on-1 save that really comes to mind for me. He got across quick there to make that one. And robbing a goal from the Senators as it's played down, we get a whistle. Damien Chan has looked like one of the better players on the ice as well for the Red Wings this game. Has quite a bit of speed, and well, he's found the net a couple times, putting a shot on. Throwing down low, Mitsis. Backhanded, played to the middle, shot, and toe save by Lightfoot. Around by the corner. Now it's played out front once again, but taking it away there is Morovitz. Played behind the net. Mitsis had a chance to get that one, and he finds a teammate. Grafstein will battle for that one out there with Thomas Reed. Played, and a glove save there by Simpson, catching that with his right hand.
A little bit peculiar to see a right-handed catching goaltender. It's always interesting to see how those play out. Here in the GTHL, it's the first one that we've seen in the games that we've called. It's always a nice little wrinkle. And, I mean, you think about the save that Lightfoot had made with the glove side. It's not the same story if that would have been coming down the other way against Simpson.
Yeah, it can be a kind of a unique feeling for the shooters, which I could have a negative effect, I would say, on them, as you usually see goalies catching with their left. But the Mississauga Senators and Ethan Simpson will try and utilize that to their advantage as the puck is played through the middle. From behind the net now, McKenna is going to fire that one around the boards. Out there with Sigalov as it's turned back the other way. Breakaway chance! Oh, that might have rung the iron there from Carroll.
You had mentioned the peculiarity of the right-handed catching goaltender. We saw that Simpson moved the right hand up to possibly get a piece of that puck before it knocked itself off the bar and up into the netting.
.37 to go here. In the second period of play, it's been all Mississauga Senators so far, and it feels like it could be more had it not been for the play of Lightfoot. Behind the net, Sigalov, that puck's right up in the air. Sigalov's going to grab that one once again. And he whips that one around the boards, just trying to get that one out of harm's way. McKenna will try and help that one out, trying to find, looked like it was Carroll up there. McKenna plays it around Carroll, collides with his man on the right side of the screen. Played through the middle. Puck is flipped up once again. McKenna is going to join the rush again. Fired, scores! McKenna rips that one over. Looks like the shoulder there of Simpson. And it's 3-1.
And we had discussed the advantage of the right-handed catch, but right there, the shot coming back across the other way from McKenna as he came in here on the left side. See him looking all the way at that left corner, and because Simpson's trying to use the blocker to knock that one down, he's got less time to make the decision and notice that the puck is heading in that direction.
What a shot by McKenna, the defenseman, and you could kind of feel like he was going to get one because he's been joining the rush a lot and, you know, not joining the rush in a bad situation, a defensively responsible situation, and just like that, it's 3-1, and well, the Red Wings are back in it, you could say, down 2. From behind the net, the Senators will try and ebb the momentum that has been growing here over the last couple minutes from the Red Wings. From behind the net, throwing all the way down the ice. No icing, says the referee, as it deflected off Toronto Red Wings. Liu, a bit of stick handling in front of his own net, but Lightfoot wasn't worried as it comes across the red line. Dutranny is in there to forecheck, and just about a turnover in front of the net there. Missed slap shot attempt by Dutranny. Might have been Kirk there. Throwing down low, Kirk will try and tip it out of the zone, but he couldn't quite do it. Carsley working his way in with his number 8 counterpart, Miss. Through center and across the red line. Red Wings will look to keep the offensive pressure going. Dutranny in there with Cooksey. Dutranny shakes a man, fires it on, and a save once again as Simpson holds on.
Oh, and some extracurricular activity. It looked like the stick had been slashed out of the hands of Cooksey. He didn't take very kindly to that. Returned the shove. Doesn't affect the drop of the puck, though. It'll stay to the left side of Simpson.
Yeah, the shots on goal department is really starting to even out as well, as Toronto has had some pressure in the last couple minutes. But here comes a chance for the Senators. Throwing into the zone and chipped out through center. Pass was just too far for Boston Robson, and they will have to retreat, the Senators, that is. Grafstein was in there on the forecheck, forced Usol back in his own zone. Flipped through the middle. That one's going to go just past Simpson as Usol will gain some speed and bring it through the middle. Puck fired around the boards and inside the zone past Davies. McKenna will pick it up. Turned over though. Slap shot wide of the net of Lightfoot. Turning there is a Mississauga Senator in the corner as it's Thomas Reed who was on him. Cameron Briere was in a battle in the corner with Reed, and the Senators are regrouping in their own zone. Davies is going to chase that one down low. And now go help in the corner. Chan playing it behind his own net. Just about played right back to the middle there. by Harrison. Offensive zone chance here as the arm of the referee goes up. We get a penalty, Liam. What do we have here?
It's going to be a slashing call indicated by the official. And being ushered to the box, number 40, Jacob Carroll. So, pretty back and forth game so far. We've seen both teams with opportunities, both on the power play and on the penalty kill. Going to see on this replay, coming in over the middle. And the whack on the hands, and the man goes down. So Carroll will serve 2 or less, depending on if the Senators are able to capitalize on this power play and make this a 4-1 game.
Yeah, and they could regain their comfortable 3-goal lead with 3:02 to go here in the second period. As it was back to the point, just chipped out by the Red Wings, and now they're going to have a little bit of an offensive rush here, and turned aside, though, was Sigalov. Behind the net. Picked up and taken the other way. As they look to regroup in their own zone. That's Feo. Puck dumped in behind the net as the Senators will try to get some pressure here. Back to the point, shot on. That one just went wide off the side of the net of Lightfoot. He was past his outstretched pad. Sigalov is battling with a man in front of the net. Mitsis is defending as well. Behind the net, played out in front. Cohen was trying to get that one. Shot on and a save there from Lightfoot.
And the pressure been kept up here from the Mississauga Senators with the man advantage to this point. And I mean, you feel like that 3-1 lead could definitely be more if Lightfoot hadn't been on his game. Still a bit of time to work, though, for the Senators.
So it'll be Rabinski who is going to take this draw on the power play with about a minute left for the Senators. As he takes a bit of a skate, and it's because he got kicked out of the draw, so we'll have to redo it. As Cooksey won the draw and got it into the corner, but the Senators will still try and clear. Liu trying to knock his man away in front of the net. Lightfoot watches a battle in the corner. Now it's played back out in front, up in the air. Where is it? And it's all the way back to the blue line, but Rabinski keeps it in. Throwing back around McKenna. Fires that one all the way around the boards, and a clear for Toronto as they will look to set the neutral zone trap once again. Now forechecking there was Cooksey, but getting away there was a Mississauga Senator as they break into the zone. Looking for some sustained zone pressure. Power play time is dwindling down now. Fired all the way down the ice, and it's cleared down. About 10 seconds to go. Maybe one more rush. And we see the players stepping out of the box now. So we're at 5-on-5. Thomas Reed looking for a burst of speed through center, but he was cut off quickly. Played through the middle once again by Grafstein. Shot there, pad save from Simpson. To the point and out as Davies goes to corral it in his own zone. Now it's turned over as it was played to the middle. A centering pass attempt. Looked like Davies was able to poke check that one away. Backhand pass attempt by Moravitz. Played around and Davies gets that one to the middle. Marovitz, a shot once again. As they battle in the corner. Shot there and it was blocked away, but I think that we're going to get a whistle here.
Yeah, and the whistle will be to indicate the end of the second period, so both teams will have their opportunity to rest up. As the Zamboni will come on between the second and third intermission to get a fresh sheet of ice going. And there will be 15 minutes for the Toronto Red Wings to try to battle back in this game. But, I mean, to their credit, this game has been very close. And, I mean, that's evident in the shot totals. The score is maybe different than what it could have been. Some great play from Alex Lightfoot we've seen so far.
Yeah, he's been fantastic in this game, and, he has allowed the 3 goals. Hey, both goalies have been solid to this point in the game. Simpson has made his fair share of saves. I think Lightfoot has had the opportunity to make more of the spectacular saves, and boy, he's got to them when he has. And obviously, the play of Benayon has been very impressive, as well as Briere. That whole line, as they play on the same line together, has been an offensive powerhouse so far for the Senators. As Davies will flick that one past his target, and Carroll, who took a penalty late in the period, but it didn't end up hurting the Red Wings, as they'll look to try and get 1 back and then maybe get 2 back and see where they sit. But taking it 1 goal at a time, they could use one in at least the next 5 minutes here to at least get them within 1. Davies fires one, but that one's wide of the net. Chan at the point shoots it. That one goes wide, picked up in the corner, centering pass, and it gets to the line and not quite past Davies. Into the corner, Carroll will battle for it. Rung around the boards, and the Senators have a chance to clear it out. They do. The puck was tipped, so no icing. From behind the net. Shot around by Sigalov. And that one's going to go down the ice, and we get a whistle here.
That was a good keep in the offensive zone by Owen Davies, number 73, the defenseman for the Toronto Red Wings. That's a good talent to have along the blue line when the puck comes down towards you, as the offense is trying to, or as the defensive team is trying to clear the zone, if you're able to maintain the offense.
Play through center by Detrani as he works it into the zone. Detrani picks it up in the corner, looking for a centering pass to Cooksey. Now it's taken the other way. Harrison will skate with that one through center, right to the middle, and that one went wide of Lightfoot, as Usol had a chance. From behind the net, puck is dumped around by Liu. Cooksey, now it's turned over in the middle. Shot there, Lightfoot the glove save, and it's kicked away. And all the way through center, as that one was cleared out of harm's way by Kirk in his own zone. Kirk will now bring it in and loses it momentarily. Chance once again. Shot, and that one was just high and wide. A pretty good chance from Cooksey. Played around behind the net. Detrani has that one go past him. Liu will come pinch that one at the boards. Down low once again. Detrani battling for it. And poked aside by Ranieri. A scrum at the corner with 12:48 to go here in the third period. Mississauga would love to hold on to this lead. And the puck is played out to center, and, well, the pinching D there was able to knock that one down. Grafstein comes out, was forechecking. Carsley back the other way, shot. That one's past the glove side of Lightfoot. Looked like there might have been a little bit of room. Played through center. And Mississauga will bring it back into the zone. Shot blocker save by Lightfoot again. He's been solid here in this third. He's had to make a couple difficult saves. From behind the net, falling there is a Toronto Red Wing, and they're not quite able to get that one out of the zone. Sigalov has it. From behind the net. Looking for a man to pass to instead. Just fires that one up the boards, and it's going to go all the way down the ice once again.
That was a good shift for number 8 on the Mississauga Senators. Beck Carsley came in strong, and he put a shot towards the net. Was unsuccessful at challenging Lightfoot, but then he stayed dogged on the puck, and he was able to maintain the pressure before heading off to get a change. And I think he's to credit for the fact that the Red Wings had to take the icing.
Yeah, a lot of icing so far from the Red Wings. That's been one issue, is that they got a lot of tired legs out there now. Puck dumped around behind Lightfoot. Played in at the boards. Now it's right back out in front. Lightfoot, and they score. No, it's waved off, it looks like. The puck ended up in the back of the net. Maybe Lightfoot had a paw on that one. I'm not sure.
It looked to be Briere in front of the net, and I think the call might be goaltender interference, and that's why the goal was not awarded. But Briere, I think you got to give a lot of credit to him for challenging the goaltender and making his life difficult by crashing the net. He's going to take the draw here outside of the offensive zone, and he wins it.
As it's played back to the point, Briere has been all over the plate in this one. Good game for him so far, and that one just didn't quite go his way as Boston robs it, gets it going back the other way through the middle. Shot there, and it's flipped just up over the net, but a whistle. I think we might be getting a penalty here.
Now we've got a scrum in the corner. Back behind the left shoulder of Lightfoot. The referee still with his arm up. No indication been made as of yet, but he is saying that he's going to be fishing one sweater out of this pile and ushering them to the penalty box. So we'll wait to see what happens there.
Let's see who goes to the box here, and it looks like it's going to be a Mississauga Senator. So just like that, it's a power play for the Toronto Red Wings. Oh, nope. We're getting another one here.
Yeah, it looked to be one player for each side being moved into the penalty boxes. So those minor penalties offset. Those players will be stuck in the box for 2 minutes up until a stoppage in play is earned. We'll play 5-on-5 hockey here.
So offsetting minors there, it looks like, as Mitsis had headed his way to the box. And so it'll be a face-off now to, looks like, the left of Lightfoot.
Yeah, we can see a little bit of confusion there on the part of the Senators. They have to figure out who they want to put out on the ice, as maybe the lines have been a bit jumbled. It'll be Boston Robson, though, coming off the bench and moving into the center circle to take the draw.
Robson scrums the draw, but it was won by Toronto and flipped all the way up in the air through center. Carroll was chasing it down for the Red Wings. Now it's played in and back out by Mississauga as they're 3 wide. Shot there, Lightfoot gobbles it up.
A cheeky little tap on the pads of Lightfoot after the save had been made from Carsley again. He's had a quiet 2 periods so far, but here in the third, and he's made his impact felt. He's been in around the play, creating some havoc.
Lightfoot's had to face a lot of rubber in this one so far, as the face-off is one straight forward there, as Chan will break his way into the zone. Here comes Chan through the middle. Knocked his man down, and now Mississauga takes it back the other way. Little drop pass there right to the middle, and the pass just couldn't find the target, as Davies had a good stick there in the defensive play. Through the middle, Davies working his way in, shot wide. Chan will dig it free in the corner and get it behind the net, but no one was there. So it's played around the boards once again. Chance to keep it at the line by Davies, and he does just that. Played back out. Davies gets it on the near boards. Davies flicks it in. Kirk will hop on the ice for the Senators, or for the Red Wings. Played through the middle once again, all the way down the ice by Mississauga. They had an offensive zone opportunity there, but Davies will clear it away. Here comes another chance on the backhand. Good defensive play by Sigalov. Now it's played back out in front. Lightfoot will kick it away. Kirk trying to get that one out of the zone. It's dumped back in, but Mississauga will elect to go for a line change instead. Through center come the Red Wings. Throwing all the way in. No icing, says the referee. Behind the net. And played out by Feo. And that will be an icing. And it'll be an offensive zone draw again for Toronto.
How about the play of Cole McKenna so far in this game? We saw him there make a really nice defensive play. He's featured on the score sheet with a goal. And one of the things about the GTHL is that oftentimes the teams that finish higher up in the standings do have more players drafted from them than teams that finish a bit lower in the standings. The Red Wings season not going the way that they'd like, but I think McKenna could be a very solid pickup on the second day of the draft, don't you?
Yeah, he absolutely was, and that shot was a beauty too. Something to watch as the puck is fired on net, blockered away there by Simpson. Bring it into the zone once again as Kirk, as he backhands one to the middle. Morovitz turning in the corner with Sigalov trying to join the rush. Now it's played back. Thomas Reed will try and flick that one in, and we get another whistle here, and there's a lot of Red Wings out on the ice right now.
One too many, and That might have been as a result of the man coming out of the box. I'm not sure. We'll have to see here. Oh, yeah, and it looks like the player assumed that after the 2 minutes had been up, he was allowed back on the ice. That not the case, though. He needed the stoppage. We see the Senators player. He had waited for the stoppage. He'll be able to rejoin his teammates on the bench. But the Red Wings, well, that's a bit of a misplay there. And they'll be sent to the penalty kill. The draw will come to the right side of Alex Lightfoot.
So now this is a big power play here for the Senators. And they win the draw. Played back to the point. Shot there. Nary. And he just lost the handle on it. So it's going to come back outside the zone. Resetting in their own zone are the Mississauga Senators. Nary will get something going from there behind the net. Nary plays it through center. Now it's Chan or Carroll, as that one's high and wide. Behind the net. Nary quarterbacking the power play from below the goal line again as he works it out. Throws it up the boards on the wing. Trying to capitalize on this power play are the Senators. They could take back their 3-goal lead from earlier in the game when they went up 3-0. Shot around and not quite out. Now it's tipped out. Yeah, it was McKenna who was the last goal scorer in the second period for the Toronto Red Wings, but nothing since then with 7:58 to go here. And it's a power play for the Senators, but time is winding down on that. About 40 seconds to go. Into the zone they come. Behind the net. Trying to gain possession. They're not going to be able to do it though. Cooksey bringing some back the other way. And he's got some speed through center. Cooksey working shorthanded. The goalie to the bench. We're going to get another delayed penalty here as the Senators touch up the puck. So that was signal that the power play is over. And a power play will ensue for Toronto.
And this third period has seen quite a bit of action between those two penalty boxes for both teams. We'll see a man for the Senators being ushered towards the penalty box, so it'll be 4-on-4 here. There's about 30 seconds remaining in the initial penalty taken.
There might have been a little tie up there on the boards, and the referee calls it.
Yeah, so 32 seconds remaining on the initial too-many-men penalty against the Red Wings, so once that's over, they'll have about 3 minutes and 30 seconds. As that looked to be a hit to the head penalty, a double minor.
Yeah, it was head contact, as we see 4 minutes up there on the clock. So this is a big opportunity here for the Red Wings, but they'd love to get through this 4-on-4 chances. That one was just high. Nary put a shot on there. Carroll with some space, speeds through center. Numbers here, shot, scores! It's Chan who rips it over the blocker side of Simpson, and it's 3-2.
And the Red Wings take advantage of some open ice. That's a really nice individual rush there from Chan. Number 7 for the Red Wings. We're going to see here. He receives the pass coming over the blue line, and he picks that corner. That's a beautiful shot coming in on the right side, up and over the left-handed blocker of Robinson.
Hey, Simpson came well out of his crease to cut down the angle, but it was just a great shot over the shoulder as it remains 4-on-4, so that is not a power play goal. They'll still have a lot of time to work with, do Toronto, with 7 minutes to go in the third. This is a great opportunity for them as Davey drops that one back for Carroll, and the puck is thrown out through center, but now controlled by the Mississauga Senators. Dumped in the zone. Davies is going to have to go fish that one out from behind his own net. Brought out once again. Down the ice, McKenna and Chan, the latest goal scorer. And a huge goal as well. Especially at this point in the game with 2 minutes and 53 seconds to go on a power play for the Toronto Red Wings. Through the middle, across the red line, they work their way in. Carroll, shot on, pad save. Back to the point now. Cooksey kept it in. Now it's played out in front dangerously there as it was Chan who almost had another opportunity to get one. Chan will go off as the puck is back down. Shot there, Lightfoot, a huge pad save as coming out of nowhere was the forward there for the Mississauga Senators. Tipped at the red line, and now the puck will be taken in. Shot there, high and wide. Cooksey wired that one over the net. Kirk down low. Over for Thomas Reed. Thomas Reed fires it, and it goes high up in the air. Looked like it deflected in front. From the point, McKenna rips one. Got that one right on. Now the puck is chipped past him. So regrouping are the Toronto Red Wings. Slap shot and a save there from Simpson.
Some good sustained pressure here from the Red Wings. You can tell that they're trying to knot this thing up with 5 minutes left. I think that they've shown the flashes to be able to do that. They've done a good job of challenging Simpson up to this point.
Rubinski to take the draw for the Senators, and coming away with it was Chan, and he just wired that one high and wide. Might have been a shoulder save there from Simpson. Brought back in by Chan again. Down low, Chan is in front of the net. Fired from the point, tipped right on. And this guy is having a good game, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, and I mean, credit to both teams to this point. They've produced some really entertaining hockey. It's been a fun game to watch. There have been penalties to both sides. There have been chances going both ways. Some really nice saves. Some offensive opportunities created from some defenders. Some good defensive plays from the offensive players as well.
Face-off won by Toronto. Shot on, tipped in front, patted away by Simpson. Shot again, and that one went dangerously through the crease by Carroll. Another one high and wide. To the point now. Toronto has it. Shot. Tipped in front. Rebound just goes wide. What a chance to tie it up. To the point once again. That one's blockered away by Simpson. Davies gets it into the corner. Carroll will chase it down. As it comes all the way outside the zone. Cleared out of danger by the Senators. Now they have it behind the net. Puck down low. Chan is going to pick that one free. Or is this Sagalov? And uh-oh.
Looks to be a penalty for cross-checking coming up here. Not sure if this negates the man advantage that the Red Wings were working with. It looks like it will, and a lot of time has elapsed. The Red Wings were able to create some good offensive pressure. They worked the puck around well, but right now heading to the box will be number 73, Owen Davies, the defenseman. So after about 30 seconds, it'll be a man advantage opportunity for the Senators as their man will be able to exit the box.
This is not good for them because Davies is a key penalty killer. We've seen him out on the penalty kill doing a great job in this one. Face-off is one straight forward, and Kirk was trying to receive that pass through the middle. Cooksey was on the draw. Down low, Red Wings are 4-on-4 here for a few moments until the player comes out of the box, which I believe will be in just a couple seconds. Kirk has it down low. Kirk below the goal line. Has Mitsis in front and Cooksey. Shot from the point. Save there. Looking through traffic was Simpson.
Bit of a scrum there after the initial save is made. Clearing the space out in front of the goaltender's crease is always a good attribute to have as a defenseman. You show your goaltender that you're going to be there sticking up for him if any liberties are attempted to be taken.
About 3.5 minutes to go in the third, and the power play, which will ensue in about 5 seconds for the Senators, is going to take up, well, a lot of the remainder of this game. So Toronto is going to have to kill this one off, make sure they don't let up one, and then get right back on the scoring side of things if they want to tie this one up and earn a point in this match. Throwing down low, Chan will whip that one out of the zone, and Carroll is on his horse. He's going to chase that one down and see if he can't get some offense going. Simpson leaves it right there. Carroll had a chance to play that one, but now he's going to have to retreat. Stays on the forecheck, though. Usol throws a stretch pass through the middle, and not quite able to enter the zone there. They'll try once more. Played in once again. Harrison was chasing that one down. Now it's flipped out through center. Backhand shot, scores! What a shot there from Epstein. And now it's 4-2 Sens.
That's a really good individual effort there that we see from Nathan Epstein. He's able to work his way in on the side, and after an attempted clearance by Liu goes awry, you can see here Epstein with a lot of patience there. He's making a good display of individual skill. He works his way around the almost set screen that his player had been making. He fires that one on the backhand past the glove of Lightfoot.
Yeah, that play surprised everyone, I think, as he was able to go to the backhand, and he had so much screen in front of the net. I think he kind of used that as the screen on the goalie, who couldn't see him moving across, but a creative play and a great set of hands there as well.
Yeah, and that's a really good display there from Epstein, because in a situation like that, you have to make sure that you're able to, keep your composure, because maybe the initial reaction after you knock that puck down is to shoot it right on the goaltender, but he was able to collect his nerves, walk in a little bit, and get a better shot.
A shot there, and it was a dangerous deflection in front of the net from Simpson, but it's cleared away by his teammates, the Mississauga Senators. That's down the ice. A 2-goal lead. Time is winding down here in the third period for the Red Wings, as the Sens control it from their own zone and play it through center. Puck thrown down below the goal line of Lightfoot. Played through the middle and just outside the zone. Brand was there to try and help that one out. Working through the middle is Chan. Chan fires a pass right through everyone, and it's played right at the point at the line, and smartly covering that one up is Ethan Simpson.
A minute 44 here remaining. So just a little bit less than 2 minutes here to be worked with for the Toronto Red Wings. And I mean, you look at the scoreline, 4-2 for the Senators. You can't say that it's not deserved on the part of Mississauga, but, credit to the Red Wings for sticking in this and making this a very competitive game.
Davies, who took the penalty earlier on, is out there now. Usol, and giving that one away in front of the net as it's played right through the middle, and we get a whistle. Looks like the referee just signaled a penalty over there.
Yeah, it looked to be slashing the call that he was making. It occurred somewhere in front of the net of Simpson. We're going to see here on the replay, it was almost immediately after the draw. So the Red Wings maybe trying to force the issue here. Oh, yeah, and you can see that pretty clearly. The stick is slashed out of the hands of the man for the Senators.
Yeah, I believe that was Jordan Harrison losing a stick, and immediately noticed that he was missing some lumber, and the referee called it. It's played back to the point. Another power play for the Senators here. It's getting late. Shot there. That one tipped wide. Lightfoot, who gets back to his post and robs. It looked like Rabinski there on the doorstep.
Without Lightfoot in this game, do you think the scoreline is 6-2 or 7-2? He has been very, very good to this point. And I mean, despite the scoreline, I think he's had a really strong performance.
Yeah, he's definitely saved some goals, and despite the 4 he's given up, yes, some of them have been on the power play. You can't blame him for that, but he's looked great. His lateral movement, I think, is one thing that's been particularly impressive as the puck was cleared down there. A couple cross-crease saves. He's controlled the rebounds pretty well. About a minute to go here in the third period. Here comes a shot, and it's blockered away, and once again cleared out of harm's way by the goalie Lightfoot. Down low, Davies will pin his man to the boards. The Red Wings need to get something going quick because they're down by 2. Now it's at the point. Shot there just wide, and crashing into the netminder there was, looks like Beck Carsley. Down in the offensive zone, Ranieri will control it from there. Now he brings it out, Ranieri through center. 3 wide are the Senators as they bring it in. Shot there, Lightfoot the save again. A flurry of saves for Lightfoot at the end of this game. Now it's played all the way down low behind the net of Lightfoot. Picked up by Liu with just about 10 seconds to go here in this third period. Usol will have it behind the net. And time is going to expire in the third period as the Mississauga Senators end up defeating the Toronto Red Wings 4-2. A lot of shots on goal for Mississauga. A pretty good goaltending performance at either end, but a pretty good hockey game we were treated to in this one.
Yeah, and as we mentioned off the top of the broadcast, these two teams are in the fight for a playoff spot, now near the 7th, 8th positions. But, I mean, overall, this game from both teams was really solid. I enjoyed what we saw here. I saw a couple of players that I thought stood out on both teams. Alex Lightfoot, the play of the goaltender, that was obvious, but I thought that Cole McKenna played well for the Red Wings as well. And on the other side for the Senators, I really liked the play of the centerman, Cameron Briere.
Yep, Briere was fantastic, as well as the guy he started the game with, Zachary Benayon, who had a couple of goals in this game and could have had more as well, as we take a look at the third period summary to this point. 4-2, 15 shots on goal for the Senators on that one. And the final score was 4-2. A lot of power plays, as you can see as well. A lot of penalty minutes. Damien Chan as well, another guy who had a good game for the Red Wings, but at the end of the day, the Mississauga Senators are able to take this bout 4-2, and they win it over the Toronto Red Wings. We appreciate you tuning in to this 6 hockey broadcast from Thomas West and Liam Crothers. We'll see you next time.